What's up? Welcome back to session for part 3 of the endeavor to get that's how it's done achievement, completing the story on manual catch. Just had a bit of a warm-up on this ledge, which I completely forgot about, to be honest. Anyway, this is the next thing we have to do. Trick over the Brooklyn Bank's wall. Okay, let's keep it simple, just a frontside flip. But that doesn't count. Okay, inward heel did count. Pyramid ledges. Who put that there? Flip out of 3 grinds. Crook nollie flip. Nose grind, nollie flip. Nollie smith, but then flip out. Okay, that didn't count. I keep making things unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, wait, nollie, front 180, crook. And then I want to do a nollie flip, not a nollie heel. Didn't count. Fakey flip, by the way. So stupid. No idea what that was. It's actually kind of cool if you can do it properly and not land in an anti-casper. Yeah. It's nice when accidents lead to fun ideas. Always a bit sketchy. Yeah, that was cool. Perfect lock-in. I wish, it's a small thing, but I wish there would be some kind of way where they could prevent the camera from clipping through the floor. I like this low angle, but then here it kind of messes up. Okay. Then to the Justice Court, whatever it's called. The the one time I don't want to do a casper. Grind Blubba. I keep doing frontside grind, so let's try some backside stuff. Back over crook. Very slow. Okay. Laser flip 50. It's a very awkward run up. Back nose blunts. Or not. Oh, it was a nose blunt. Not a very good looking one. Yeah, I mean, a nose crook. Trick into the Courthouse bank. Nollie laser. Double laser. I have to do what I said I would do. No. Okay. Can you do like something into a nose mani? You can, and it's kind of fast. And I have to pop sooner, otherwise it's something like that, but a bit more to the right, otherwise I clip the stairs. Then we move on to L.E.S. 5 tricks over the double sets. Backside nollie flip, way overshot. Tray flip. Nope. That was not a tray flip. It hurts extra because that also accidentally completed a historical challenge. And that was a tray flip, I think, but it didn't count. You know, it was just looked a bit weird. Okay. It's not so easy to make tray flips look good. For me, at least, because it tends to like do the final quarter shove it part of the trick very flat. Same with lasers, but I feel like it's less of a problem with lasers. That was good. But where was it? Here? See, like from here it's just doing a shove it. I don't really know, maybe that's how it is in real life. I honestly wouldn't know. So I should maybe flip slower. That was cool. Not really sure what I did differently. Yeah, that was as close to perfect as I can do tray flips. Very snappy. I don't know if it's about flipping slower or scooping faster. No. I'm getting into the weeds with this. Yeah. It's fun when you analyze very specific things and you can change how you do tricks in a very, what's the word, like granular way. Which is a big part of the appeal of Session, in my opinion. Wait. Yeah, back to the shop. Yo. Oh. Close. I never really do nollie hard flips. I just realized. Nollie hard flip, mani inward heel. Kind of fun. Yeah, one to remember. To Philly tour. Did I want to change anything about my setup? I did realize during editing that, like, when I was initially setting up my boards, I said that I don't like low trucks because of how low they are, which I suppose can be countered by using risers. I don't know if that works exactly the same. First time in Philly. There's like a siren outside, kind of far away, but still within earshot. I'm waiting for it to pass. Pop in manual, pop out the Muni Domino. I feel very self-conscious about saying Muni instead of Muni. I don't know which it is. Right, I don't have to do flips necessarily. In fact, maybe I'm not allowed to flip. It would be cool if that counted. They're kind of manuals in a way, caspers. in, manual, pop out. Okay. I was doing more than the challenge requires, which of course doesn't count. Grind the wheelbarrow. Nope. Grind the iron. Skate the two handrails in one line. So let's do, I don't know. I keep overthinking my tricks. The front lip and front feeble, although maybe front feeble first because it's a bit more difficult. With front feebles, I end up on the wrong side of the rail. So maybe front smith instead. Doesn't count. Oh. Nope. I don't know why I don't like wheelies. Take that as you will. Like, I think I don't like them because I never really knew they were a trick, and a wheelie was 99% of the time just a failed smith or feeble. So now I guess I can't take them seriously as a trick. Why is it not working? I can only think it's because, really, because I'm not skating enough of them. But then how do you justify that counting? No. Okay. Way too high pop. Feeble. Back lip fakey. Okay, and then lastly for this challenge, flip in, grind, flip out. On any obstacle. So I want to say maybe those benches. Whoa. That was so nice. But it didn't count, of course. Is it because it was a grind? No, is it because it was a slide and not a grind? Okay. Nollie hard flip 5-0. Might not be able to get the height. Yeah, kinda sloppy. And I want to do something with a shove it in and out. but I have to make sure I don't land it accidentally. I can picture what I want to do, I just can't really figure out how to do it. No, that looks kind of weird. If I do a backside shove, that's kind of cool. But I still think I want to try what I want to do originally. Maybe that. Yeah, let's go for that. So okay, didn't count. Frontside shove, body varial, doesn't count. Nice. Love Park. Let's just watch again. Looks kind of strange. I don't know. Apologies if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I don't know why my figurative basement is collapsing. I assume that expression doesn't necessarily make sense in English. It's how you say it in Dutch. Kind of colloquially. Okay, for this one, for this series of challenges, I think I want to be a bit more free flow and not just tick them off in order. Although that's what I'm doing. Oh. Why did my kickflip not count? Flip in, grind, flip out. Well, that's kind of specific and a bit difficult because you have to, I assume, gap over this. Oh, that was the last thing. Well. Yeah. Tray flip. Just clipped it. Nollie backside flip. And maybe just a body varial. No, does not count. Okay. I think they're very underrated tricks. All body varial variations. Okay, then fountain gap. Oh, there was this trash can as well. Just for good measure, let's do some stuff over this. Come on. I said over the trash can, not into it. Frontside flip, late shove. Sketchy. Wasn't really over the trash can. No. I feel like I don't really know how to do late shoves in auto or in manual catch. Yeah. Few things are less satisfying than landing on the board after the board hit the ground. Does it work better with a regular late shove? Okay. I think that was better. Much better. I think I know what I did wrong with the flip, because I didn't actually catch the shove it manually. Getting all confused. Close, but a bit too late with the catch. I need to get a bit more height, but to get the height I have to pop as late as I can, which is often too late. Do you know the feeling when you just start to do random inputs and it's like your fingers are no longer doing what your head wants them to do? That might be as close as I can get it. Yeah, I'll accept. Hard flip, late back shove. Yeah, I don't know. Same issue as before. I don't think this is gonna happen the way I intend to. Yeah, I don't know. Flip in, grind, flip out, and skate the fountain gap. Kick, flip, back tail, no. varial, heel, back tail. It's not so easy. Oh, come on. Didn't count. Again, didn't count. I'm sure I landed like some of the required things. What am I saying? I'm sure one of the 3 things I already did for this challenge involved a tail or Noseslide. Okay. A bit too far on the tip. For the last one, not sure what I want to do. Something with a varial flip. Varial flip nose. Okay, sure. I can't say that was intentional. I was still trying to figure out what trick I wanted to do out. Again, not locked in at all. I don't even know what I did. Nollie hard flip. Something hard to say. Oof. I keep doing random inputs to see what will happen. It's kind of sick. How is that a body varial? Big spin out of a tail slide is kind of a classic. Except you need to do it clean, which I'm not able to do. Maybe it's because I'm catching with the wrong foot. Because you would have to catch it with your left foot. Okay. Okay. Apologies, I'm getting very much sidetracked. And then the fountain gap, which, you know, just from here into the fountain, obviously. Nollie frontside flip. Not a double frontside flip. Oh, nice. Terrible camera work. then moving not so swiftly along to City Hall. Flip in, grind out, ×3. Trick down the stair and trick up the second. Grind the curved rail, grind the big hubs. Oh. Big curved handrail. Must be this. And of course you would do a 5-0. No. Getting the speed right is the thing. And not sliding off. Glad that didn't count. Am I hitting my head on the wall next to me? Okay. No, I do want to do a crook. Nice. It said nose grind. I think it was a crook. Something in between. This is a difficult spot to like not run into stuff with your camera. Down the stair and up the second. What does that mean? I'm guessing you have to do it this way, otherwise it's gonna be way too high to ollie up this one. Tray flip. No. And a backside flip up. No, I'm missing the flip. Time and time again. Seriously. I can only seem to do tray double flips or 360 shuvs. Not tray flips. Okay. Not super clean. Nothing ever is super clean, if we're honest. Try some revert stuff. The second one. The backside flip was better. Let's just get the inputs right in my head. front side shove, back 180, revert. It's kind of fun. I don't like how my pants are clipping to through my shirt. I just want to do that up the steps. It's a lot to think about. So you do your front side shove. With a backside 180 and then the revert. I think I have it right in my head. Damn it, just missed the revert. No, that was not it. I keep doing the revert too early before I finish the 180. Or I just miss it entirely. Combined with having to do it up the stairs, which are just a smidge too tall to do it comfortably. Loud bird outside. At least I think it's outside. Sometimes it's hard for me to say if sounds are in the game or in real life. Oh, come on. Just missed the revert. Again. Nice. Whew. Looks so smooth. Okay. I'll try not to get too sidetracked. At least not before I finish this mission. Grind the big hobbles. I don't know if you have to grind them or grind both of them once. No. This is kind of screaming for a blunt. Let's make it a kickflip blunt. Okay, a bit better. It doesn't seem to want to catch. Am I too far away from the ledge that it doesn't register the blunt input as a catch? I think that was good enough. worse landing but better grind. And then flip in, grind, flip out. Kickflip 50s are very difficult. Especially when you add caspers, no, not caspers, primos into the mix. And then having the presence of mind to do a flip out. Something feels off in a way that I can't explain. Like my timing is not really working how I want it to. It's all excuses, of course. Front side shove, front feeble. Something out. It's a backside shove. Yeah, kind of is easier. Don't know what flip I want to do out. Might be just outside of the boundary. I don't know how specific it is. I'm slipping mentally. I don't think this is the best place to try. There's so much stuff to grind, and yet it doesn't feel like there's anything. Okay, didn't count. That did. And then okay, I didn't catch. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Let's just rewatch the last thing. Okay, so that is going to be it for this one. Next time we'll pick back up here, of course. I don't know why I feel the need to clarify that. I don't know what else I would do. So yeah, next time Philly shop ledges. Again, I'm a bit confused why all these mission areas we completed are still marked with the squiggly lines. It's kind of distracting. As always, thank you for watching and for listening and for hanging out. And I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.